On that bus, of course, Owen De Gama, the new coach, his 6th game in charge in the league since arriving from Platinum Stars. His mission this season to turn Orlando Pirates around and make them once again into a winning outfit. Last year, of course, they were semi-finalists in the CAF Champions League, but had a disappointing 12 months and will be looking to revive themselves. Young Mjiwa gets a starting berth today in the goal for Orlando Pirates, just 20 years old, thrown into the deep end, as is the goalkeeper from Kaizer Chiefs. So the Buccaneers, with 12 points from 9 games, a victory today will lead them up into 3rd place in the PSL table. Now, Owen De Gama and the new coach's task ahead for Dynamo's and Morocco Swallows striker, I had to say.
Thank you very much for your time. Your thoughts about this fixture against Kaizer Chiefs here at Kings Park this afternoon?
Yeah, look, it's a fantastic game. We're looking forward to it and we're really excited.
Talk to us about the team that you're putting out here this afternoon.
Well, we're trying to go by what has happened with us over the last couple of weeks. And, you know, players are intelligent. You've got to do the right thing all the time. So we've gone with the guys that have done well over the past couple of weeks, as well as in the Mataka Cup. So it's as simple as that.
I know in goal you have Senzo Meyiwa.
Yes, well, I'm excited for Senzo. You know, a lot of stars were born in derbies. So maybe a couple of stars will be born today.
Being a former player, I know as a coach, you don't really want to sing. Coach, once again, thank you very much for your time. Your thoughts about this fixture here this afternoon against Pirates?
I think it's wonderful to have this atmosphere. All we want that, and I think these two teams are very important in the world football. This derby, South Africa can be proud of that, to have this kind of derby. And what is nice part is that it's a beautiful build-up for the 2010, and I think all over the world will see what kind of football will be on the pitch today.
I see Tinashe Ngomash is not even on the bench for Kaizer.
A couple of days ahead of this game. And just as the two teams now make their way out, so too the rain begins to fall here on Kings Park. It could make an impact on the tactics, certainly on the play and the conditions on what has been a muggy day for Durban so far, but the threat of rain has been consistent throughout the week. Let's look at the formations and begin with the Orlando Pirates side. Mjiwa in goal. They have the 4 at the back, led with Siema. Kashibe, of course, being the surprise selection there. No Lucas Twala, who's still battling with injury. In the middle of the park, Kwanazi will lead. Mokoena will be wide. He gets another opportunity, looking for his first goal in a regular visit to this country over the last couple of months. Played in the Mandela match in Cape Town in August. Franz Beckenbauer played as both a winner in the World Cup and on the bench with Germany, brings considerable pedigree to his football curriculum, and maybe some of that magic will brush onto the two teams out there today. Today's refereeing team, led by the experienced Ace Ngobo, Toko Mlebo from Bloemfontein, and the locally based Yugesh Anjith are the 2 assistants. Yusuf Wadwa is today's 4th official. He's the man on the right-hand side, and Stan Swart, the match commissioner. Now, Teko Modise on Tuesday night scored 2 goals at this ground for the Amakosi today. Alongside me in the commentary box, our expert analyst here on Supersport is William Shongwe. Let's start with the goalkeepers. William, a big day for a 20-year-old.
Big day indeed, but also the opportunity to really launch their careers and convince the public at large that they deserve to be in those #1 spots. But furthermore, a very big element that has just arisen there. They warmed up in dry conditions. Suddenly there's rain, and now it's wet, and that might be a bit difficult for them. But I think they're big enough to be able to cope under these conditions.
Another 20-year-old in goal. Mjiwa has even less experience than Kune.
But the coach has shown lots of confidence in him, and that should certainly help him.
Having just moved to Orlando Pirates today in charge of his 6th league game. He's got 3 wins and 2 losses in the previous 5 outings.
What you didn't see earlier on is Franz Beckenbauer going to the Chiefs bench to greet Moshin Yetukral. Of course, she has spent some time in Germany, plus the goalkeeper coach Reina Tinkalaika.
So much anticipation in the country and across the region over the last couple of days. Who's going to win the derby game? More important for these two teams is progress up the top table, both in the bottom half of the standings at the moment. Kaizer Chiefs also have an eye on the Telkom knockout final against Mamelodi Sundowns. That game to be played at Loftus Versfeld next Saturday, and we'll have live coverage, of course, on that game too. The kickoff conducted by Christian Kalambol. Clears into touch here on the far side, and Mdlele wants an early ball. Keep Orlando Pirates attacking, but for coach Owen De Gama, William, what a shock that must have been to see his team go down just after 19 seconds. All your well-laid plans, particularly for the opening 15 minutes, thrown into complete disarray.
That is always, of course, a big challenge for a coach, but I think he's a big boy. He's sent more games, and she'll be able to allow the players to settle down, but that was certainly not in the script for him.
Konazi now. Acknowledged as the engine room of the Amakosi. Saved for next week's cup final game against Sundowns. Sacrificed for the derby. Allegedly, Coach Ertegrol saying that it's a decision taken in conjunction with the player. What do you make of it?
Well, before we could even comment, I think it is important to establish exactly what's the focus at this stage in time from the coach. Is he after the 4.25 million, or is he prepared to lose 3 points and hopefully he'll regain them later on? Because what he stands here is to lose today and still lose in the final because he doesn't have the player.
Another error from Nzama, and in the end it was an rather half-hearted long-range effort from Teko Modise. He'll be disappointed with that. They scored from long range, but mostly from set pieces. Perhaps a little hasty
out there, which is still a dangerous play. And he must consider himself very lucky that the ref was not close enough to be able to speak or spot that one.
$52,000 tickets sold for this game. Not all of the seats taken, it must be said. Maybe some latecomers deciding that the rain would make the experience a little bit uncomfortable, and instead have opted to sit in front of the screen. 20 minutes have passed. It is 1-0 Kaizer Chiefs. Mabudi Kanyeza after 19 seconds, the fastest goal in the derby. Expertly taken. I think it caught everybody napping. Zama and Mdlele with a little off the ball action as Shabalala waits to deliver. Corner kick. Lucky Lechwati with the final touch. So this might be the final chance. And if we need any stoppage time at the end of the first half here, William, we've had no need for the stretcher. Very little attention to anyone who's gone down to injury. Shabalala now. Ball in the middle, not convincingly cleared. All a little scrappy here in the derby between these two sides. Right on cue, Asim Ngobo, the referee, brings the first half of this game to a conclusion. It is Pirates and Chiefs who go into the break level pegging. Kanyeza scored after 19 seconds, and Walaza with danger there. Mutong on his heels. Again flirting with danger. Kashibe. Sekholela looking to lay it back to Chinene. Intercepted. Kaizer Chiefs had possession with Obua. Bashera. Bit of space here down the flank for David Obua. He came on at half-time. Looking for Kanyeza. Turns around Kashibe. Referee allows play to continue. Mutong stopped in his tracks, and now the advantage that was Kaizer Chiefs has been turned into a free kick. Clumsy challenge from Bongani Kashibe. Just swiveling around and dragging Kanyeza down almost by the neck. Wonderful chance here for the free kick for Kaizer Chiefs. Now David Obua, who might have fancied his chances a season or two ago, is going to be one of the target men behind the wall, as opposed to the kicker, who will be Matibula. Deflection and away for a corner again of Kashibe.
He's the same player that Mapudi Kanyeza turned against when he scored that first goal